Welcome to the first episode of the FPL Bros. Two yappers, one person pretty good at FPL, considered himself a professional, top 8k finish, some waffle like that. I don't know what that means.
My best is top 30k, but this guy hasn't a clue. He hasn't a Scooby-Doo.
I'm a casual player, not too great, but we're gonna this season taking it more seriously. We're gonna get better. I'm currently beating you. So we're midway through midway through game week 1. And yeah, we're gonna go through. So I'm gonna, on the perspective of being a casual player, kind of bad, not taking it seriously, lose interest like after 5-6 weeks if you're lucky. So the first segment, he's going to go through some FPL terms. I may have heard of them, may have not, but I'm going to try to guess if they're real terms or if he's just made them up. So let's give it a go.
Asset,
that is a term. I'm not a complete idiot. Asset is just a player, just a player.
It is a Premier League player.
They're actually doing too much, but yeah.
Shout out to the Premier League Instagram as well for posting all of these terminologies. Shut out.
A shutout. Oh, that sounds like you're doing the most. That's a yap. Is that yap?
Yeah.
Shut out. I don't know what that would mean.
You know what? It's nice and ambiguous. I feel like, something to do with the transfer window potentially.
Well, it's false. So yeah,
it is indeed. You've got me there.
Too correct.
Budget enabler.
A budget. If that's cap, that could be a real thing. That should be a real thing. Budget enabler. I'm gonna say that is real.
It is indeed.
It's real. That's 3 for 3.
A player who is cheap and allows managers to invest more heavily in other areas of the squad.
Grand. Like any examples of a budget enabler?
Budget enabler.
Salah?
No.
He's very
not Salah.
Someone like if a low price striker.
Ezri Konsa for Aston Villa is 4.5 million and he starts.
Okay, fair. I get you. I do not have him. I get you. Oh, Anderson? Not today. Anderson got a yellow card and conceded 2 goals. He is not an enabler. He's a disabler.
A 0 point or 1?
A 0. Yeah, a 0 point for Anderson today. If anyone has him.
Didn't I help you put him in your team as well?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
You probably had some like bench player anyway in his place. So
I had a Trippier, possibly.
Next we have delaying.
What do you mean delay? Like it's obviously a real word, but like what do you mean? Like,
in terms of FPL, delaying.
Surely it's true. Like you're delaying. Hang on, you're delaying a pick to the last minute to see if they're in the starting lineup. Possibly delaying. I think it's true.
Complete lies.
He's finally got me.
Nice ambiguous words where there's
that's not fair. Like, that's just a regular
there's
word.
Room
like,
to interpret.
Oh my god! Like when we were doing the examples, he said buttoning. Like I'm not. It's crazy. Like
if there's an ing in the end, it's not looking great.
All right, hit me in the next one.
Pep roulette.
That's just that's a true thing, and that is when you haven't a clue who Pep's going to start. Well, last season you didn't have a clue who's going to start, so you couldn't really rely on like
Guardiola's infamous rotation of players means Man City players are not always guaranteed playing time.
Fair, I knew that though. That's 4 out of 5 or something.
Roll.
That's true. Like you're rolling a transfer.
Exactly. You have it on the nose. That's brilliant.
Have it, and that means when you save a transfer, you don't use your weekly free transfer. Save it for the next week. Did they change the rolling rules actually?
They did.
You do 3 in a row?
You can now roll 5.
5 weeks in a row?
Before it was 2, you could roll 2, and then after that it would just keep burning and you'd only have 2. But they've also changed it so that when you pop a chip, say you pop a free hit, I don't know, next week or whatever.
Next week? Are you supposed to do that?
No, you use free hits in double game weeks only. Or you can even have triple game weeks sometimes.
Which one is free hit?
It changes your team. You can change your team for 1 week and it reverts back afterwards.
Oh yeah.
But before, if you were to pop a free hit or a wild card or whatever it is, after that you wouldn't have a transfer. Like it basically it uses a transfer essentially. But now they've changed it so that if you pop a free hit, you're also rolling a transfer.
Oh, grand, nice.
Which is pretty cool. So shout out to FPL for that one.
Any more terms?
I've got quite a few actually now.
Quite a few. Give me like three more.
We'll just mosey on like a punt.
A punt. I think I've heard it. I have a clue what it means. I'm gonna say it's true.
It is.
What does it mean?
It's.
I haven't a clue.
It's a bit of a risky pick.
Oh, but that has
a lot of upside.
But like if you're a punter, you know what that is. You're like a gambler.
It's what I said, like, you know what I mean, really, like.
But that's just
like
a regular term. You just tricked me.
No, it is a term. Diogo Jota.
If you're a gambler, like in Paddy Power, you're a punter, like, or if you go to the punters, like.
For example, for Game Week 1, Diogo Jota was not guaranteed minutes, but he's a punt because of that. He is high upside, but he's high risk.
8 points he got, which was fantastic.
A time stop there.
A time stop?
Time stop.
Oh, that's cap.
Yeah, that's complete lies.
I have him again. He can't trick me anymore. Like
template.
That is a thing. That's true. That's like, I don't know, you just copy other people. A bit of a fraud.
Yeah, a squad of highly owned players, pretty much.
Grand.
Very generic team, really. Set and forget.
Set and forget. Is that like those, like me? Like, I just make a team and just don't do anything with it.
See, that's kind of what I thought it was as well. But Premier League have said it's managers who put in players to their FPL teams and never remove them. I suppose it kind of works both ways, really. Yeah. A few more.
No. It's like if you put in Salah, that's set and forget. Because he isn't coming out regardless, unless he's trash. Like, you're leaving him there. I think that's what he means. Whereas, like, say I have like Anderson here, Gordon, Watkins, Joe Pedro. They're players you could take out depending on their form. If there's like other players that pop up, might throw them in. Whereas Salah, say, and like Trent, they're nailed on. Saliba nailed on. Set and forget, as they say, which I've just learned.
Active managers.
Active managers. That is true. It's just someone who plays the game.
It is indeed.
What are these terms like?
Dead ending.
Dead ending.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds hella sus. Dead ending. I don't know. False.
It is true.
Do you know what that means, or did you get that off Sky Sports?
No. I do know what all of these mean, but the definition here is targeting players who you would not want to own long term, who are then immediately sold on wildcard. So if Diogo Jota has the first 3 game weeks, really good fixtures, you stack up on Liverpool players, and then after game week 4 they have terrible fixtures, you then wildcard in game week 4 to get rid of them all.
Oh,
basically.
Grand. Not too bad. Here, give me one more.
Shadow player.
That is just waffle lies.
That's a complete waffle. Giving.
Yeah. It's giving a waffle.
Yeah.
Tried to have me.
It's because I was looking at the word return and I was like, giving looks pretty similar.
That's crazy. That actually is crazy.
To return to someone, to give something to someone.
You can't try to get me with giving. Moving on to the kind of review of the game week anyway. How many points did you get, or do you have it up? I'll quickly go through mine. I got 60. I currently have 60 points. I do have one more player to play. Solanke is playing tonight against who are they playing against? It says Leicester here, but
it's tomorrow night, Leicester.
Any notable things here? I have Salah. Like, whoever doubted Salah, you're an idiot. All right, last 7 years he's got what, plus 200. I think last year he might have got 190 actually, but every other year is like 200.
No, I think he's at 200 points.
He's always
every single year,
guaranteed.
Mr. Consistent.
Saliba, again, new enough to FPL managers, would I say, like, you know, the last 2 or 3 seasons, but again, Arsenal could win the league, so you may as well have him. A few clean sheets coming his way. Trent, again, doubters sit down. He controlled that second half yesterday. And Diogo Jota, again, a surprise, as you said, a punt for a lot of managers, but he was class. He got a goal in him. Did he get an assist? He got 8 points in FPL. Was that?
He should have had a hat trick.
He got 2 bonuses, didn't he? 2 bonus. A hat trick.
He should have had a hat trick. Yeah.
Diaz should have had a hat trick.
Oh God, Diaz.
What about your own team at the moment, points wise?
You want to continue with the rest of your team?
There's no other honourable mentions really. I mean, Joe Pedro's cheeks and Watkins was cheeks.
I went for the Kwanzaa punt. Didn't pay off. Subbed off at half time.
He didn't get 60 minutes, did he?
He came off at half time, so I'll probably have to bench him next week for Robinson.
You can't trust Ernie Slot. There could be an Ernie Slot roulette coming, like, and a slot roulette, slot ball could make some sense. Slot machines.
Slot machine cashes in on poor Ipswich.
That is a nice phrase. A slot machine.
I saw that on the Redmen TV, I think. I've only had a few returns, but I'm quite happy, I'd say, still. So I've got Saliba clean sheet, Trent clean sheet, and 2 bonus points for creating so many chances that really should have been put away by Diogo Jota specifically. Diogo Jota got an 8-pointer, and I had Saka for 12 points, a goal and an assist and bonus points.
I don't know why I didn't get Saka. I went for a Palmer Gordon, and Palmer, to be fair, Palmer's still a good shout, but like, Chelsea were never going to.
No,
well, I thought they would.
I've been telling you this, like, this new system, he's not the target man anymore. Pochettino before was like, everyone give the ball to Palmer.
I don't know who the Chelsea manager is.
He'll score the goals.
I don't know who the manager is. So I don't know. Maresca, Madagascar. I don't know who it is. But looking forward to game week 2. What are your suggestions? Are you going to roll a transfer or what?
I actually chose my pick team before the game week 1 deadline had started, or sorry, after it, to prepare in advance, and I actually benched Saliba for Anthony Robinson, who I had on the bench. Yeah, they play Villa away, And Robinson's next fixtures are Leicester at home, Ipswich away, and West Ham at home. All green fixtures. He's an incredibly attacking fullback. He's 4.5 million. But I'm now thinking I'll play Saliba over Kwanzaa because Kwanzaa's minutes aren't guaranteed anymore. And clearly Slot has no problem with removing someone if they're in danger. And apart from that, my team's the same and I plan on rolling the transfer.
To be fair, I would... I'm probably still going to back Saliba. I mean, Watkins wasn't great yesterday, as if I watched the game. He got he got 2 points. I didn't watch the game at all. And Arsenal are good, man.
You cannot deny
Villa have lost
attacking threat from corners.
A key midfielder, so defensively Arsenal will get at them, and I don't know if they'll run that. Like, I don't think Villa will run that midfield as good as they did before. Again, I didn't see the game. I haven't seen the highlights. Don't know what I'm talking about really. And then who else am I gonna do? I might just roll because one game isn't enough to judge players off really. Like Gordon, Pedro, and Watkins got 2 points each for me. So unless Solanke is like terrible, I will. I'm probably not going to make a transfer. I'm going to roll it, as they say.
Spurs' fixtures get more difficult, but you can't deny Arsenal's attacking threat from corners, so I actually probably will start Saliba over Kwanzaa. I think they scored the most goals in corners last year, no?
Who? Arsenal. They did.
Every single game.
That soccer
Gabriel
team.
And Saliba are up there.
Odegaard doing his signals and whatnot. But that is Game Week 1 reviewed, I suppose. Game Week 2 coming soon, next week. I mean, I'm happy with 60 points. I hope to beat that again, obviously, but...
Well, you never know. If Solanke blanks tomorrow and gets a yellow card, I'll actually finish above you.
How many points do you have?
I have 62.
62. Also, just to mention, we are in a league we're kind of a TikTok creator league with Pete BOC and a few other big names. He is currently sat second. Somehow, really? I think, yeah, because the draft is actually different. So the draft, you have different teams. If you haven't played the draft, like... I can't have the same players as him at all or anyone else in the league. It was like, first pick gets whoever. I think first pick was like, it's Dubes, took Haaland or something. So it kind of works like that. So you are currently sat second with like 57 points something.
That's not bad.
I'm third, only like a few points behind you, but we'll see what happens next week. So thanks for listening. Game Week 2, Episode 2 will come next week, and see you then.
Goodbye.